Well, we keep hearing how hard it is to solve a murder case, but witnesses are afraid to talk. Today, San Francisco's district attorney went to Capitol Hill asking for help. Kamala Harris wants money to protect those witnesses. As ABC 7's Vic Lee reminds us, Harris knows the problem well, having lost a witness to murder just last year.
His name was Terrell Rollins.
District Attorney Kamala Harris told the House Judiciary Committee the tragic story of Terrell Rollins, who was killed last year. He was the only witness to the murder of Archelius Collins. A judge had no choice but to toss out murder charges against the two men accused of Collins' death.
I do believe that God will handle them, so I have to leave it in God's hand at this point.
That was how Collins' grandmother, Mamie Bagby, reacted then. Rollins had testified before the grand jury and was placed in the district attorney's witness protection program. He was moved out of the city and told not to return, but Rollins came back to his old neighborhood, where three masked men shot him to death. A year later, Bagby still wants justice for her grandson, but now understands why witnesses are reluctant to come forward.
They're afraid of the protection, and they're afraid of the people who are committing the murders.
Harris testified that Rollins' case was an example of how serious witness intimidation has become.
In many jurisdictions, in fact, it has become an epidemic.
Many of the witnesses are young. Moving them would pose a hardship. Bagby says relocation programs need to consider that.
They're going to come back to see their family, so I think they need enough money to move the whole family.
Harris echoed that sentiment as she spoke in support of H.R. 933, a bill that would give law enforcement more money to relocate witnesses.
Because local and state witness relocation programs are severely underfunded. In fact, California only has $3 million per year for witness protection for the entire state.
Harris also recently testified in Sacramento in support of state legislation that would double that $3 million to $6 million. Vic Lee, ABC 7 News.